talking about I actually really love today's easy talk so much that I don't want to waste it. So let me get straight into it. The situation says, Trig, I have recently landed my dream job. It isn't the best paying job, but it suits me just fine because it affords me the opportunity to help people in need. And the best part is it allows me to work alone. Okay. I am an extreme introvert and prefer to live in my own mental world. If I had it my way, I could go days without talking to anyone. People don't understand people like us. It's a trait that has cost me friendships, relationships, and even my last job. Then yours is extreme. My colleagues complained I was not a team player, but the reality is that I find it hard to connect to people. In the end, there was so much tension that I was let go. Just last Friday, my beloved mother called me. She sounded tired and asked me to come home. Without knowing why I was summoned, my heart sank. My intuition was on point. My mother wants me to take over her big shop in the central business district. The thought of the hustle and bustle of Okaishie gives me anxiety, but my mother wouldn't hear of it. She insists I take over the very business through which I was nurtured and educated, backing her insistence with proof of how workers whom she had tried employing to run the business had stolen hundreds of thousands of cedis in the past. In all honesty, I would rather leave the country to nearby Togo, be out of reach to her and do my job remotely than take over such a big shop and deal with suppliers, customers, workers, etc. But that would break my mother, and as an only child, I can't afford to lose her. What should I do? Please help me. You should have added your name. But that's easy talk.
Turn a nigga up. Let them know. Let's work. Thank you, Daddy.
Okay. Money deals. Yeah, money deals. That's the only answer to such.
Ajinimo.
We know ajinene is because okay, let me not be judgmental. I would pass it on to Reggie and then Michael. Reggie.
Trig, I think the first solution to her problem is knowing that it is a problem and it is that extreme.
I agree.
They are introverts and it's a normal thing. People have different characteristics or different mannerisms and all. But the moment it becomes a problem, so far as you realized this is a problem, that's your first solution. Now she should get therapy.
Yeah.
Because if it's affecting you to a point that your own mother, who I believe you've lived with for some time, before getting to wherever you've got into, you even still want to stay away from her. I mean, it's kind of weird.
That's extreme, yeah.
That you wouldn't mind running away to Togo. If you go and sleep with, stay with Parliament of Gorillas. It's humans that you go and meet there. Are you also going to stay away from them too? At certain points in life, you still need people around you. You need one or two people around you. Yes, it's allowed if you're an introvert and you don't want to be, like, you're not out there like that. But
I think he or she is just using this introverted thing as an excuse to not do the business. He has fears of failing. In fact, he has failed himself because you can be an introvert and still do business.
Exactly.
You must compare what you are doing currently to what your mother's is offering. It's different if he or she was saying that, Charlie, maybe I've checked the two, and because I am a programmer or I work with Oracle or something, and I know that the money is big, so I don't want to. Bosu, the whole Ghana economy is run by these Okaishie people.
But here's the point that you've been even laid off from your job.
Yes, because you know you have a problem that we will deal with later. You see, those of us or those of you who think that everything is in the offices and is in school, and don't play with the Okaishie people. In fact, when they shut down for a week, it will affect the economy. Okaishie, Makola,
Aboso
Okai. Don't play with those Kantamanto. Tudu. Don't play. See, when somebody has 3 shops, 4 shops at Okaishie, forget CEO or whatever money.
Even one shop, there are some of the shops you get inside, you don't see anything, but ask them for what you want. They will still get it for you, and you'll still pay for it.
Those people, they are, you see, they import and export. The ones who own the warehouses that have shop at Okaishie, they do it daily. They import and export that we do once a month.
Every day.
Then your container will come every day. When it is September, Okaishie, don't try.
You're even saying September around this time.
Around this time is between the Rollins Park people and Okaishie. Don't try. You see those people who sell balloon, knockout. You are playing. You this boy. Michael, you go ahead.
Okay. So everything what you guys have said is true. I mean, honestly, I look at this situation, and then the first question I ask myself is that, how did this young man grow up?
Yeah.
You know, so sometimes let us not be quick to judge people and how they behave. And you could see that as my mother. The question we've not asked ourselves is that where's the father in this whole narrative? And so I presume that this is a young man that grew up from a single home.
Yeah.
You get it? And looking at, I have worked in Okaishie before. You get it? So I understand what it is to work in Okaishie. Now, if you look at growing up, such people, their children, a number of them, their children never even come into that space. They have no idea about the business.
Yeah, they don't come to the shops.
You know, it's just a few people that I know that they tried as much as possible to integrate their children. And those ones, they even just come for weekends, come and walk through and all that.
Now, then kudos to my mom.
You know, so now he's an introvert. Okay. Sometimes you are not born that way, but situations make you to turn into that way. We don't even know what happened to him as growing up and everything. I feel that instead of him asking us to help him to decide whether to take the business up or not, I think that he actually needs help. You know, he needs to speak to somebody.
But that's the same help he's asking for, so...
you know, the help that he's asking for is not the right help. You see, sometimes you might ask for...
He doesn't want to break his mother...
Lorry fare, but you don't need lorry fare. Therefore, send you go work.
Okay, so what kind of help do you think he needs?
I think that he needs to sit with somebody, a psychologist, and open up. You know, I understand. Open up about his childhood. Is it... Charlie, not be everybody will declare like that. Yeah, so...
This is a psychologist.
Oh, you be a man to the full. Yeah, because it's not normal. Because, I mean, he went his first job, he's to himself and all that and everything, you know. So sometimes, I mean, Trig, the way you are even talking, the way Reggie is talking, is based on how you were brought up.
Yeah. But I'm an introvert.
You are, but you went through something. You see something.
No, but that thing is not what made me an introvert. I even don't like. I just feel like people need to learn the balance of
But exactly
getting
what I was
into
coming to.
character, and then now I'm in character.
Yes.
You're
You're doing
And out
radio.
of character.
You're doing
Yes, I'm
music.
still radio.
You see, good. You see that everybody cannot be like you.
I know, and I'm not saying he should be like me. That's why I didn't touch on his person. I spoke about being logical, and I spoke about the business side.
Yeah.
I didn't want to touch his person because you people are there. You recommend the psychiatrist.
Psychologist.
So good. So keep requesting that. It's waste of money. That's what I think. But he should go and pay and still do that. Those people, they will chop your money, sir, just to have conversations with you. Mika, I want to take that job. I want to go to school and get that certificate.
But Trig, you know that
let's come on Wednesday.
Yeah.
1 hour beer is $1,000. Come on Wednesday. So before we get to that decision, you know, psychologists for nobody nobody's saying.
I've seen some people. I mean,
nobody is saying that it doesn't help.
The way I walk on there, it looks as if money venture.
Oh, but it is. It is.
Because the way you are
But
doing
which of these
it is.
work to make profit?
No, I mean the way Trig put it, the thing looks like
It's a scam, this
No,
you see,
no, if you they see I'm like that.
you go and sit down, and then I mean nothing will come out. And then you
No,
will come.
but I mean, look, Michael, think
I've
about
watched
it. Think about this thing. You are an introvert.
Yeah.
We understand. Nobody is faulting you for that. Like Michael is saying, you may have gone through all those things, but you are introvert. In fact, you are smart enough to know that your current job, it says it isn't paying, it isn't the best paying job, but it suits me fine. So at least he knows what pays and what does not pay.
Yeah. And what his interest
And what
is.
what his interest is.
Yeah.
So in this case, I mean, look, in Okaishie, and your mother is saying that he has workers and everything. You yourself is saying that you don't want the suppliers as customers and workers. You don't have to be friends with them. Your mother is not saying come and become friends with them.
Come and do your job and go.
Be in the office the whole time, but when somebody is coming to buy, you have a comment in that office space, because the office culture is different from the market culture. In the office, sometimes you have to sit with Jane and Massive. You have to relate and chat, even when you don't want to chat.
Yeah.
But the marketplace is usually not like that. You have, it's not always like that.
No, with the marketplace, even the space that you have to even smile more.
No, that's different. You are
no,
smiling.
I mean-
To the
You are
customer.
smiling to the customer for a reason.
You see.
But you see, in the office, the customer hasn't even come in yet. But you have to relate with your
The people
staff.
around you.
Yes.
With the
That-
staff.
Relating with the staff,
Uh-huh.
and then once in a while you will have to be in the space.
Michael, let me ask you, and let me give you
Because
a simple,
I've been there
Let me give you. I've also been there. I'll give you a small scenario.
Okay.
How often does Madam come to have conversations with you?
I've not seen-
Never.
Yeah.
Or maybe once a while, right? That's the picture I'm painting.
Right.
In the case of the guy, his mother's shop, he gets to go there, maybe inspect what is going on, look at the workers, check, and then he probably talk there. One say, madam, we are shorting, we are shorting.
Informal. Very, very informal.
Even better. That's where you don't even have to be strangers.
There are no formalities.
There are no
So you don't
formalities,
have
so
to
you are not
really
forced
conform
to
to
conform. Here you are forced by the system. They have put a chair and a table there. Because
you
they
can't say
haven't
the
told
whole
you,
day,
you
you
know,
won't talk to
your
them.
mind is making you that you are not instructed to, but the chair and table alone gives you that sense.
You have your
you have
presence.
to sit there, you have to compose yourself, and then Mr. Massive is sitting opposite me. And Jane is there, and they are talking. The discussion has to do with my show, that something you will be forced to say some. But who's a marketplace? No, you know that you are going to make money. You are thinking about money. Suppliers have come. These people are offloading. You are going here, hey, Abu, and then also the issue of classism. Even though it's bad, but let's talk about it. If you have the kayaye in front of the shop, always ready to pick customers' thing,
Carries
they are not your friends. your own workers in there, they may not be your class, so you don't have to be friends with them necessarily. But you need a confidant, 1 or 2 people. Those times when we go to Accra, there are always other shops and their sons, 1 or 2 be that we talk with. Charlie, today the price for this one be how much? Charlie, somebody won't buy some, we give them for 50 Ghana. If you come you're there, give them for 60. Make it come this side, because today I won't collect them. We don't sell anything. You have those conversations.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. Like he can still be an introvert and not necessarily have to be friends with anybody there. You just go do it. When you close Ghana, you close, then you go home. This is me trying to help you.
You trying to
help him.
Wow. Using your experience.
Guys, let's you know what? We so today, because somebody, we respect our callers. One of our callers said they believe that we need to get a psychologist.
Yeah.
So today we will call a clinical psychologist. But because I don't want her to sway away the callers, let's pick a few calls first and know where the mind of the people are.
Right.
And I'm happy we are talking about this issue, because just on Thursday I went out to DJ Mensah's dinner and I was sitting next to one of our artists, and this girl is a very beautiful singer, and I have a very nice relationship with the sister. So we're talking, and we moved to another place. She came to sit next to me and she asked me, I think you are an introvert. And I said, yeah. And he said, oh, I'm also an introvert. But sometimes when I come out, I try to be in character so that the people around me will feel okay. And I said, oh, that's a smart one, because I also do the same. Because sometimes you need to invite people to your next show and whatever. You need sponsors to come on board. Look, Michael, sometimes your sponsors need you to they want you to drink with them. They want you to eat with them. Sometimes some of the people who give you money, they are bush. It's the truth. But they have the money you don't have. Go and be introvert. Go and be. So I want the psychologist will help us in that area. Maybe I'm being too hard, but I'm intentionally punching holes too.
No, but you're not being too hard. I think it's a reality. Because this person has to face the public. He has to face everyone around him. He has to face the community, everyone around him.
Let's help him to face the public.
That's what Trig is trying to do.
And you are making me feel bad about it.
No. It's the way. It's the way we are trying to press the guy's neck.
Okay. Let's open the phone lines and find out what the guys out there have to say. 0559 242 717 0556 910154. Because this girl realized that, look, for an hour we were seated,
nobody was talking.
No, people were all talking, but I wasn't saying anything. And it wasn't as if I even looked bothered about the fact that I'm not talking about anything.
You feel come out your hand.
And Charlie, see, funny enough, I was the one having the most fun. Like, I was enjoying it. I was like, but I was just in my corner quietly. And she realized that, Charlie, when they pour the drink, I don't take the glass. So, Charlie, I'm in my zone. I can be an introvert in an extroverted community. Get the balance. 0559 242 717. What should this guy do? He's an introvert, but the mother wants him to work in her shop at Okaishie. Now Okaishie no chobon kwampa obe chano mame shop. O mame shop. Chachobo neko fie. Chachobo. What an introvert. 0559 242 717. I have a call. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon, Mr. Trig.
Yes, sir. Your name and where you're calling us from, please.
This is Ibrahim from Abu Bush.
Oh, Ibrahim. Ibrahim from Abu Bush. He knows the market. Tell us what's going on, my brother.
We thank God everything's good. I think the guy definitely, he said that he needs our help. And first of all, for me, I would tell him that he already knows what he wants. He knows the best. So he's the only child for the mother, right?
Yes, he's the only child. Yeah.
Let him try and help his mother.
Okay. So
That's my advice
he
for
should
you.
try and help his mother.
That's all.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Ibrahim.
Everything I run from you got to
I'm also saying help your mother and help yourself.
the seaside gone.
Help your mother. 0559-242-717. The mother wants the only child to work with her at the shop so that maybe she can retire. Maybe she's getting old and she needs someone to be there. But the boy is an introvert. He says he's an introvert and so he prefers his own job somewhere in Togo. Let me pick this call. Hello.
Hello, my name is Ahmed.
Ahmed, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon.
Ahmed, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Bema Camp.
Bema Camp.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm a soldier.
Oh, nice one. Okay.
I'm driving home and I'm listening to your program, and I think the guy really needs counseling. Yes. He really needs counseling.
Counselors, okay.
Support himself. Yeah. Counseling.
Okay.
Support himself and the mother, because this is not an easy task. But Bisha, guy in counseling.
Counseling,
right.
yeah. Okay.
We hear counseling.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. All right, let me pick this one. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, good evening. How are you?
I'm fine. Is this Lucifer?
For sure.
Okay, Lucifer, go ahead.
He should go to Pluto. That is where nobody is.
Lucifer, that's mean. The guy needs help.
No, the guy needs help. But an introvert, or introvert saying that. There are so many people who are just like that. But sometimes you have to practice. You have to find a way to maneuver. They get the money. Like how you also do. You act to get your money. After that, Charlie, you care less about everybody. After the money, you care less. Go the shop. If your money equates, the shop your own.
Yeah.
Whether he runs or he doesn't run.
Yeah.
If the money dies, the shop still belongs to him. So that one, what will he do? He should rather go to the Okaishie than go and do the business.
Okay.
Let him employ me.
Okay, so he should employ.
Maybe 1 year, be mousing.
Hey, Charlie.
Okay, Michael.
Lucifer, thanks for calling. Let me pick this one. Hello.
Trig,
Yes, sir.
this is the owner of the show.
Okay. Man for real.
Jen has missed.
We miss you, Osmosis. Go ahead.
I'm with you with a single day.
Yes.
I'm even trying to print the show and paste the whole thema.
I like that.
3FM Drive.
Yes.
See, I have problems. So after this month, you'll see I'll control the show. So don't worry.
Okay. Okay.
Back to business.
Back to business.
A lot of people are going through what you read, or what about the guy is going through. A lot of people think working in a class, sit in the office, press laptop, wear shoes is the job. That is not the case. Sometimes the work is in front of your house.
Yeah.
So we think people who work with their parents, shop and those kind of things, they have a lot of money, more than you in the office. And a lot of youth in Accra here are going through. Go back to your village and help your parents.
Wow.
So the guy needs a help, and you have to help in order to make the money.
But Osmosis, the guy say he be shy guy, he be introvert. They like to be around people. So what's he gonna do?
The system we are in Ghana now is not about smartness. It's about the status.
Okay.
You might be smart, but you might not make it. Some of them might be slow, but he used some method to get it. It's better he go back to Simada and make it. Some people are like that. They may have the talent, but they cannot share with people. Because, yes, it happened to me some times ago.
Okay.
You may have the talent, but you may not share it to people. But it's good to share it to people. I know, Trig, you are doing a lot with people.
Yes.
You are happy Jane and the rest. Now you are happy the youth.
Yes.
No, now, from since memorial, I know you. Back then.
Okay. Osmosis.
Man for
it. Okay, I'm going to pick my final call, and then we talk to our clinical psychologist, Ophelia Boma Azuri. We will do that call in a bit. Let me pick this one. Hello. Wabaneke.
Trig, this is Solomon from Adina.
Oh, go ahead, my brother.
Trig,
Ike ibeshka biane apele too much.
I feel it too much.
Yes.
He's an introvert. If you go and look for a nursery school to teach for some like 2 years, and do keep quiet, that introvert will lose. Yes, for now, he need to go and train himself before he goes to Okaishie. Else people will beat him.
It's true.
And he will run his mother's shop down because of his introvert attitude. Yes, so he should first train himself by going to look for a job as a nursery teacher. Yes, that will help him before he can go to Okaishie. That place, if not, he will run the mother's shop down. That's the only advice I can give.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. And like I said, because we listened to your advice, guys, we decided to have a clinical psychologist today on the show. We're talking about introverts. And this is a particular case about a gentleman who doesn't want to work with the mother because the mother's shop is at Okaishie, and he's not a people's person. He likes to keep to himself. He doesn't mind staying at home and not talking to anybody. To help us with this conversation from a professional perspective, I have Madame Ophelia Boma Azuri. Good afternoon and welcome to the 3FM Drive.
Hi, Trig. Good afternoon. I'm happy to join you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ophelia. We're talking about a gentleman who's an introvert. And, you know, just a few days ago, I think on Thursday, the issue of introversy also came in amongst myself and friends of mine. I don't know if you've had a listen to the entire story, but this gentleman needs help.
Earlier on.
Okay, sure, great. So help us. What would you advise? You know, that if you're an introvert, your mother wants you to work with them, the area or the environment is very crowded and people will be shouting and coming around, spitting in your face, touching you. You may not like that. First of all, how do you get over that? Maybe not totally, but what would be the starting point?
Okay, so thank you so much for this question. I would like our viewers to know that a lot of people really go through this kind of challenge, right? And because there's not much awareness about it, people wallow in suffering and in pain, and even the loss of jobs and relationships and all of that. And so, since I don't have the full evaluation or haven't done any assessment, I would like to list just 3 contributing factors as that may support the introversion temperament here.
Okay.
So number 1, we can say he has social anxiety.
Okay.
And normally social anxiety is characterized by the behavior of isolating oneself from social or even family gatherings, anywhere the individual feels that they could be embarrassed or they could feel an intense emotional distress. They would normally escape such places. And then number 2 would also be avoidant personality disorder. So with avoidant personality disorder, these people are highly sensitive to social places. They don't like to connect with other human beings. They want to be by themselves, just quiet, doing what they want in their own world. And they would normally face challenges at workplace, like doing presentation or being a team leader, or even being a good team player. So people with avoidant personality disorders are normally reluctant, like highly reluctant to engage with other people because they love to be by themselves and they love remote work a lot. And then lastly, the introversion, which is more of a personality trait. So this is not a disorder. This is not an illness, okay? It is merely a personality dimension. So for this, we would say that he is very predisposed to social isolation, avoidance, and also maladaptive coping. When I say maladaptive coping, I mean negative behaviors for coping when there is high rate of stress or emotional distress or even depression. So for him, I would say there could have been some family systems theory, like Michael was saying. Because we don't have the full story, we can't tell his family background, what he has been through. Also, having been an only child, sometimes our parents normally would inflict on us profession, career, jobs, like things that they want their children to do, especially because he's an only child. He may have grown up alone with no friends, with no siblings, and having to deal with his own fears and confusion alone. So this is very complex. And what I would also like to add up is that with such people with introversion, what they actually go through is what we call the existential or the humanistic perspective of reflection. So with these people, they have an inner conflict, like they battle with themselves of who they are, what they want in life, what their purpose is, the kind of job that really suits them, and truly expressing themselves for who they are, and at the end of the day, reaching a self-actualization state, because we are social beings. And then anytime we find people who are more isolated and lonely, we seem to call them show-off or people who are picky or people who disrespect. But I would like to educate the public that these people really go through intense emotional complexities. Like they don't like that they are like that, because they go through low self-esteem, low self-confidence, and it's even difficult for them to date or even express their love to someone. So you can find them alone over 30, 40 years, and they are just by themselves, right? And so a lot of times we will have to just support them by letting them understand who they are. So from a psychological perspective, we have what we call the cognitive behavioral therapy, which is more of letting them understand their thought pattern, because we are what we think. Continually, he has scrutinized himself as not being capable of handling the mother's shop. It's because he has resonated so much to the negative thought pattern. And we are what we think. And so if you have a belief that you cannot do something, your body will adapt to that and then will make you fit perfectly into that personality or that belief that you really cannot do it. And it will be followed up and backed up by emotions. And so for people with social anxiety, they are always scared, always afraid. Their heart will be pounding. They have sweaty arms, and their legs will be shaking in public. Even when they are holding a microphone, it will be shaking as if they have seizures, right? So this will tell you that it's a psychological problem, not really a physical sign where you can just look at them and shout at them or push them to do it, because it is psychological. It comes with an emotional pain. They battle with it so much that it is the same like a biological challenge. So we go with them for CBT, and then we also try exposure therapy. So with the exposure therapy, we will try exposing them to the environment, maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, as time goes by. And over time, when they get acclimatized to the environment where they feel that this is a safe environment for me, then they can now have the ability to explore, to now be them authentic self. Because a lot of times they do what we call the performance show. They just ask for external validation, but they are not really themselves. And so when we try with them the exposure therapy,
Ophelia, sorry,
it
not
will help.
to cut you. With the line you just said, what you just said, do you think that I fall in that category? Because I believe that I'm very introverted, but I have in my mind that this is my job. And so whenever I come to work, I activate a character to suit what I'm doing. Would you say that I don't think I'm challenged though, but what would your thought be on people like me? And like I said on Thursday, we're discussing the same thing where another musician who was with me was telling me that she's also very introverted. So we realized that two of us were on the same table with others. We're not drinking, we're not saying much. We were quiet the whole time, and you might think we are bored. But for me, I was having fun, and my way of having fun is just being quiet, enjoying the music and the feel, and I wouldn't really say anything. Do you think we fall in this category?
Yes. So normally is the ability to be flexible, right?
Okay. Yes.
As and when to be.
Yes.
So even though you may be an introvert, which falls under the melancholic personality, you may have a dual personality. You could be melancholic and choleric, or melancholic and phlegmatic.
Okay.
Some people can be sanguine and phlegmatic, or sanguine and choleric. So when you look at the personality scale, one person can have about 2 or 3 traits. Right? And so it depends on your supportive environment, your awareness, your knowledge, your experiences that allows you to be. But for this person, he's an only child.
Yeah.
He may not have emulated any, there may not have been any social learning in his environment. If he had siblings or maybe friends, and it didn't actually start in his early days, he could have been he could have had the ability to explore life, to get to know who he is, his authentic self. And a lot of times, single children are normally raised from very strict homes because their parents do not want them to go wayward.
Yeah.
So we can also, like Michael said, the family system theory. How was he raised? What was his background? What are his expectation, or what is the mom expecting him to become in future? So when you put all these into consideration, we can understand him that he needs the exposure, he needs therapy, and so much more, like modeling behaviors, like a mentor. An example is the mom getting a business manager who this guy can shadow. Like, he doesn't have to be at the forefront.
Great.
He can come and then shadow him and see how things are done. He could also be at the background, right, checking the supplies, like things like that, to really get him interested in the business.
Ophelia, thank you so much. I was going to ask you a question, but you answered it in your last submission. You've given us some very practical solutions. I mean, he could get a mentor, and the mom could get him a counselor, and all of that. Also, on this note, I will use this opportunity to secure a one-on-one session with you. I need to come for you to screen and check if my mind is okay.
We will help you. We will help you here.
I'll chop your money, because you said that we psychologists.
Please come and chop the money. I will pay, because I need help. We will call you. Thank you so much for your time, and let's talk again. Please, you will be our regular counselor on the show, so we will be calling you from time to time. Thank you. Thank you so much, and enjoy your day.
Sure, you too. Bye.
All right, bye. Bye. All right, anyways, we're wrapping up here. And guys, I think that counselor has said it all. And we wouldn't make any difference if we say our own professional thoughts. I think the counselor has brought professionalism to the conversation. And thank you so much, Mr. Massive, for this hookup. I mean, I don't mean it like that. I mean, for this. Good. What I'm trying to say is, for
don't worry,
getting us a professional on the show, we really appreciate it, because I think that she brought a very concrete angle to this conversation. Guys, let's do this again tomorrow. DJ Faculty. And keep enjoying the 3FM Drive. This is where we don't just bring you conversations, we bring you solutions. In fact, this is where urban lifestyle lives. Once again, my name is Trigmatic, and we had this conversation with Michael and Reggie. We are the Abaneke crew. And at 6 p.m., we've got the mentor contestants coming into the building. They'll be in the building like iron rods. Guys, I'm out of here.
Trigmatic. Got your